Hey guys, Harry here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something I really feel like you should know. I'm going to start getting real here guys, so bear with me. So, for starters, I've been hearing whispers about Rooster Teeth over the past few weeks regarding the state of their animation department. And to be honest, I've mostly put it down to baseless rumours trying to slander Rooster Teeth, especially after the whole Kick Vic scenario went off, but that's a different video. But what really drew my attention was the fact that the previous head of Rooster Teeth Animation and Torchwick's voice actor, Gray G. Haddock, had stepped down as head of animation. This seemed incredibly odd. From what I've seen, Gray was an amazing person and an amazing head of animation, so I decided to have a look into these rumours about the animation department in a bit more depth, and quite honestly was very shocked about what I found. So, in brief, these rumours all stem from a website called Glassdoor. Glassdoor is a website where you can anonymously review the company that you work for, leaving pros, cons, and comments on how you would want it to improve. However, in regards to the Rooster Teeth animation department, most of these reviews are incredibly negative, and they heavily focus on crunch times, unpaid overtime, and refusing or straight up neglecting benefits and career advancement for their employees. And this isn't some old information either, this is very recent. In fact, as recently as June from this year, so last month. I'll read you a couple now, so you know what I'm talking about, but if you want to read more into it yourself, the link is in the description. Alright, so this one's quite short, but it's from the 13th of May, 2019. The management is terrible. Artists are led on with the promise of full-time employment and benefits dangled in front of them without ever being addressed and are ultimately never given. There is no paid overtime. Artists had to literally fight for their right to have time off between production periods, and good luck getting any form of benefits despite them being plastered all over the wall. Their advice to the management is, you're not a group of guys playing Halo in your apartment anymore, please run your business and take a look at what's happened to it. Got another one here from the 12th of May 2019. Crunch time here is out of control. No paid overtime, expect to work a lot for free, 70 to 80 hour weeks and mandatory 10 to 12 hour work days, sometimes with no days off. Management is more interested in telling you what you want to hear as opposed to the actual truth. Their advice to the management is, fix the crunch issue instead of saying we're working on it because you're not. Layoffs are certain. We'll lay off bad and good employees in the same breath, completely eliminating any reason to work as hard as you're required to do. Fix the transparency issue and stop overworking your employees, otherwise your reputation will severely suffer. And guys, these are just 2 reviews out of many that are being posted by Rooster Teeth employees. Now, you might be thinking, how do you know these are true? This is just an anonymous website. Well, these reviews have been confirmed to be far more than just baseless conjecture. An employee by the name of Gordon Whitman, who was the former producer of No Mode of Nowhere, has publicly confirmed that these accounts are all true. Now this came as a huge surprise. Like, we all view Rooster Teeth as this standout company with amazing personalities and create amazing content. I mean, hell, we've based a lot of our channel on Ruby stuff. But it turns out this is mostly a front to cover up the fact that behind the camera they are, there's no other way of saying this, straight up abusing their staff members. It's ridiculous. They are forcing them to work incredibly hard just to satisfy us, the viewers, the fans, people who love their content. This has led to some saying that around an entire third of Ruby Volume 6 and Season 1 of Genlock were basically produced for free because of this ridiculous unpaid overtime. I'm really sorry, but this is just unacceptable. Ruby holds a super dear place in my heart, as I'm sure it does you watching. And it just feels wrong that I'm watching this show that has basically been the cause for multiple different issues in animation. This day and age, mental health is a big deal. If you're neglecting it just to release something on time, is it really worth it? Is it really worth abusing your staff just to earn a few extra dollars? No. I asked for Jordan's opinion on this because he does have a degree in business management, and he wrote as follows. Rooster Teeth are adopting the wrong business strategy. They are acting like a multi-billion-dollar company, which they are definitely not. One of Rooster Teeth's main exports are their animated series, which requires creativity and imagination, and is not something that everybody can do. Therefore, staff morale and motivation is very important to RT, and a fall in this can ultimately be detrimental to shows like RWBY. So this is causing staff to become less productive as they lack motivation because of these deadlines. Rooster Teeth are clamping down hard to meet these deadlines, and they're using harsher tactics which they believe helps, but actually makes the situation so much worse. It's clear that people are not happy about how Rooster Teeth are managing their staff, just to make the things that we all love. And while it is super easy to just ignore this, I strongly feel we need to make our voices heard, which is exactly why I'm sat here right now, telling you guys the facts. Honestly guys, I seriously feel like this is going to affect the future of shows like RWBY in a very negative way. I mean, if they are pushing deadlines, it means that the production is going to be rushed. And if you rush a production, then the end product is just going to be terrible. I mean, it's basically just a big F you to the fans, because they want to meet stupid deadlines, so they rush the production, which means the thing that we get in return for our patience is just a crappy rendition of what should be wonderful. I mean, RWBY is a fantastic series, absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's not amazing all the time, but we don't want an entire volume of just rushed episodes. That would just be awful. Honestly guys, I would much rather they delay RWBY, just entirely, until they sort this whole thing out. Or even better, they should just learn to cancel their own shows. Like, they really do have some shows that are just either A, not too good, or B, have really run their course that they just do not need. It is as simple as that. No one wants to support a company that basically abuse their staff. That's all for now guys. I do hope this has informed you of the facts and also made you think maybe something that may seem incredibly bright and wonderful on the outside may not be bright and wonderful on the inside. Guys, I implore you, please get the word out about this. Like, it is truly abysmal that there is companies out there who are basically just exploiting their staff members just to make a quick dollar. It is pointless, and I so hate the fact that Rooster Teeth are one of these companies right now. They really do need to sort themselves out. And we all want change, we all want to have as good shows as possible, but as fans, we can understand if things need to change. Even if that means delaying the things that we love till next year or whenever the hell they can sort it out, it doesn't matter. We want good stuff, but we don't want good stuff at the expense of people's livelihood. It's just wrong. Straight up wrong. Thanks again guys for watching. I'm Harry the Fractional Network. Please guys, get the word out here. I'm not doing this for any kind of fame, fortune, I don't give a crap. Just want to make sure y'all know what's going on. Thanks again. See you later.